everyone, and welcome to another segment of Motivational Mondays with Donna. I want to talk today about a four-letter word that all of us encounter at one time or another, and for some of us, we encounter it multiple times, and that's pain. Pain hurts. It goes very deep. It can be very traumatic, very tumultuous. But pain actually stretches us. We actually grow from it. We actually learn. And God uses that sometimes to bring us into our destiny. And when we're going through it, that's the worst feeling in the world. And pain can come in a lot of different variables. It can come from the loss of a child, the loss of a spouse, the loss of a business contract, the loss of a business, the loss of a home. There's so many different ways that it can come. But within that pain, there's lessons to be learned. And I heard someone say, and if you think about it, it's actually true, that God uses our deepest pain to be the launching pad of our future. And if you think back to some of the pain that you've gone through that you were like, I'll never make it. There's just no way I'll be able to come back from this. It's gut wrenching. It's taken everything out of you where, there's just days that you feel like you can't move. Days that you just cradle up in your bed in a fetal position and you say, I can't go any further. The pain is just too much. But all of those deep pains are lessons that being taught to us that, in essence, the bottom line is none of us really think so, but we're stronger than we think. And if God brings you to it, He'll bring you through it. Now, one of the Bible verses that I've always taken to heart and always loved, and it's been there to be able to help me so many, many times, and it's out of Psalms, the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. And in essence, He does. Because if He didn't, you wouldn't still be alive. God has something for you to do. God has great abundance in your future, or else you wouldn't be here. When God is through with you, that's it. There's no coming back. That's the end of the story. But if you're still here and you're still breathing, that means that there's still another mountain for you to conquer. That means that the depths of the valleys that seem so distraught with that pain, you can be able to make it through. All you have to do is call on God. And sure, it's not going to be in your time. God is supernatural. We live in the natural. And when we want things done, it doesn't really work out that way. I've had to learn that quite a lot. I'm somebody who, when I want something done, I want it done 3 days ago. And so, patience is something that's had to have been worked on where I'm concerned. And, we all have things that, we have to be able to work with, and God is working with us. He actually is the potter and we're just the clay. And He's molding us for every single thing. And some of that pain that you're encountering is the molding process, which can be pretty tough sometimes. But in the end, when you look back, you'll see, Now I know why I went through what I went through. Now I see why it took so long. Maybe you might be ready, but maybe the people that God have to assist you to your destiny are not ready. So with that waiting period, that's painful. It's just unfortunately the way it's scripted. But we have to realize that in the end, we're going to be conquerors, and we're more than conquerors through Christ. Jesus endured the most tremendous amount of pain coming here for all of us. I'm sure it didn't feel good when those whips were on his back. I know it didn't feel good when they were nailing him to the cross. That crown of thorns on his head, that was not feeling good. But he endured. And that pain has him sitting at the right hand of the Father. So pain will be the launching pad for your future and your destiny. And you just have to hold on and just trust the process and trust God. Now, we always end our sessions on gratitude. And there is a German spiritual teacher and a self-help author by the name of Eckhart Tolle. And he spoke about gratitude and said that acknowledging the good that you already have in life is the foundation for all abundance. And it's very true, because if you can't be grateful for the little things that you have right now, you're not going to get much more. Because God needs to see that you have a grateful heart. And the more grateful you are, the more he's going to present to you. So remember, create an attitude of gratitude. Have a great week.